welcome to our RV. Come on in. And this time, Bernie's leading off driving.
Hi, y'all. I gotta pay attention. I can't talk to y'all right now.
Right.
I'm carrying the whole house with me right now. I can't be talking to y'all.
There's nobody on the street. No cars are there. There's nothing there. My car was the only. I was like, this is really, really suspect. So I was like, Lord, please do not let these people come down this street and rob me. And so when he started to turn down the street, I went in. I grabbed my shotgun, but I had to unzip it out the pouch. So I was like fumbling around with the zipper, and I was like, please don't reach in here and try to grab the gun and then accidentally grab the trigger. Oh, I didn't know which camera I was looking at. I was like, where's the camera? And 5, 4, 3.
Action.
Welcome back. I'm Heath.
I'm Bernie.
And it's the Heath and Bernie show. Yeah. We are back in the building, on the podcast.
In the building?
Doing the things.
Okay.
I'm Heath and this is Bernie. We are a Black Christian married couple that's been married 25 years, that we live together and we vacation together and do fun stuff together.
And we eat together.
We eat together too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. In this episode, we're going to talk about having fun and the reasons why you should have fun. 3 reasons why you should have fun. We're going to recap. We're going to actually do a review of our van, of our RV. And we're going to recap our summer, what we did and some lessons learned from that. So,
because we never did the RV review.
We never did the RV review. No,
we went to South Carolina, and we said we were going to do it, but we never did it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We recorded it, but we just never got back to it.
Oh.
So if you want to, I'm going to put in the show notes, in the description chapter. So if you want to skip to certain parts, you can go ahead and skip to them. But if you just want to hear us talk, here he is. So Bernie, how have you been?
Fine. How have you been?
I'm acting like I just stopped meeting you and talking to you for the first time.
Like you just saw like this morning, and you just seeing me in the morning. What? It's really late right now.
It's not even really late. It's not even 10 o'clock.
I know, but I'm getting ready to get the burgundy soon.
No,
but
you're not.
Whatever.
You be staying up till like wee hours of the morning now.
I know, but
now that you don't have to go to work.
I know, but I'm at those times I'm not on a podcast.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you want me to be all bright and cottontailed. At 2 a.m, I'm not bright and cottontailed.
It's not 2 a.m. It's 11. It's 10. It's 9:45.
Okay, whatever. PM.
Yeah. So we wanted to. So we have a lot of activities that we did this summer, and this is like a very busy, expensive summer.
It was expensive?
Yes.
Oh.
Starting with the RV.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It's a very busy, expensive summer. And we recorded a lot of things and we did a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to ask you and talk about some of the things.
You wanted to ask me?
Yeah.
Or you don't want to ask the people?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, shoot.
I'm married to you.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you I'm going to ask you this so that you can think about it.
Oh, because you know how I am with spur of the moment questions.
I know that, which is why I'm telling you in advance. What are some of the things that this summer you've learned from this our escapades and the things that we've done over the summer? As we're going to show, we're going to show the videos that I've compiled, a compilation videos of all the things that we did. Not all of them, but some of the things we did. And I know I've learned some things about.
Really?
Yeah, and you did too. But I'm gonna see if you mention it though.
Oh boy.
I know I learned some things about myself and about like our marriage going forward and what we want to do.
This summer?
Yeah.
Where was I? Okay.
Hopefully you was sleeping right next to me.
I'm just saying. Okay. I'll get the lessons.
You've learned too. I've heard you say something, but I don't know if you're going to be able to recount.
You might have to help me recount.
You'll remember. You'll probably mention it here.
When I see something?
Yeah, if you mention it here, then I'll be like, that's what I was talking about, which I'm sure you will mention it here.
Got it.
And so, but I want to share with you all what we've learned because this has been a brand new summer for us because this is the first year Bernie's been retired. This is the first year that we have our RV, which doesn't seem like a big thing, but it's a really big thing because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time.
Very long time.
And now we're doing it. So it's like, okay, what does that mean? Now that we have what it is that I've always been wanting, now what does that mean for us? And it's like when you get something that you've been yearning for, you're no longer wanting it. You now have it, and you're having to figure out. Okay, not figure out, but you have to like be present with it, and then do all the things that are required to keep it and maintain it, and all the things that you thought about you wanted to do. But now that you're doing it, do you still really want to do all those things? Yeah, but okay, we'll talk about that. Okay. But first thing, if we're going to talk about, well, do you have any comments? Anything you want to say?
Nope, not at this time.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is show our what do you call it? RV review.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we need to put on headphones.
Yes, we do. Okay, so this is our RV.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
You got to say the name.
Oh, yes. So we have come up with a name for our RV, and I'll tell them at the end.
Okay.
Let's do this quickly.
Okay,
so here is the van. This is a 2016, although it's debatable because the chassis was built in 2015, but the RV was built in 2016. So it's a 2016 RV on a 2015 Dodge ProMaster chassis. Bernie.
Do you want you to be in the middle or on the side and then see more of the RV?
On the side, see more of the RV.
Okay, do you want to see the top? Because I need to move back.
Without raising my hand.
Yes.
Okay, now you can see all of it.
Okay, so this is a 2016 RV built on a 2015 Dodge ProMaster chassis. Beautiful color.
The plane. I'm sorry, they're not going to be able to hear you because of the plane.
You're right, but I was irritated.
Around the outside. And then
I was like, I'm just going to go into the RV review.
Hot. Well, they couldn't hear you.
Here, open this. No, I didn't open this, but in here, this is two house batteries. This is what gives these are the batteries that are stored.
It's hard to hear.
So that you can have power inside of.
Oops.
That's because I'm so far away from the
exterior TV. It's like a
from
32-inch
the phone.
TV.
You know what? You should have put them on those mics.
The interior system. So we haven't watched our TV out here yet. We also have side cameras on both sides, so you can see along the side. They come on when you turn on the blinkers. This is our outlet. This is our storage.
I'm laughing because Ishmael in the background.
This is our storage where we store our stuff, and it's a decent amount of storage. I'm able to put all the things. I haven't really decided all the things I'm going to put in here, but everything that I needed on this trip, I put in here, and anything that I needed on the other side, I put in the storage on the other side.
Let me get the storage.
Your commentary about what you have to do.
Should I not say anything?
I mean,
how am I supposed to?
It's just you. It's
coming
just you.
around
I don't know how to let you know I wanted
I know, but
should I just not say nothing and just move
up
in?
There.
Oh.
That points down to the tailgate so that when we back up,
You didn't take that.
make sure we're not running into something.
I'll take it
On
off.
this side, we have the power connect, the cable satellite connect, the black tank flush connect, and then the city water connect. So when we plug into an RV, we plug into a campsite, we can plug all these things in.
People
and
care
then
about those things.
This is our combination exterior shower.
They what?
And our gray and black tank locking devices. I can't remember what they're called.
I gotta pause it here. Oh, let me.
How you unplug the gray tank and the black tank over here, so that you can dump the gray and black water. And
So I gotta pause it here. When we bought this RV, that hose is the black tank hose that they were using. Now that black tank hose should not be there because think about what you use the black tank for.
Why is that in there in the shower?
And then they that's in the shower, and it's by where the black tank knobs are. And so I didn't think about it, but like after I got it, I was like, why do they store the black tank hose where the shower is? And that stuff is dripping down on those knobs. So I had to take that out of there, and then do a very deep clean of that whole section right there and everything in there. We cleaned the whole thing, but I really did a deep clean right there. And then I bought these 2 tanks to store the black tank.
Where is it supposed to go?
It's supposed to go. See, there's a place on the RV for it, but I don't think the place is big. And actually, the place that's for it is not big enough for it. So you're supposed to store it someplace else.
Which is why they thought it was smart to put it in the darn shower.
Yeah, that was not a place to put that black tank. That was just nasty.
I'm not gonna say why they.
This is the outside shower with the nozzles nice and high. Good shower nozzle too. Over here we have the propane connect. I think this is where you're supposed to store the. Remember I was telling you, like, this is where you store the
so that little place right there is where you're supposed to store something. There's like a tube in there, and there's a latch for it, but there's nothing. I don't know what fits in there.
You still don't today?
I tried to fit the black tank in there, but the black hose in there, but it would not fit. I was like, I don't know what goes in here, but something's supposed to fit in there. It's like a storage container.
You need to Google.
I don't know.
This is where
Google knows everything.
The hose for the black tank.
Oh, that thing.
But I gotta buy a hose that fits that, because the hose I have is too big. The hose that came with is too big. And then right here we have some more exterior storage. It's not that much, but
I think that's where the black hose is supposed to be stored.
Put in here.
But I don't store it there.
We put all the cables, all the flat stuff. We put our boards in here, our filters, jack, and everything else. But
because that's behind the couch inside the RV.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the outside. Oh, here's the other side of the side camera. That's pretty much the outside. Let's go on the inside. Welcome to our RV. Come on in.
Yay, the inside.
So right when you walk up, you'll see the panel where all the stuff is. This is the control panel where everything works. We figured out how to use all this stuff.
With the camera.
And so that's where it is. That's where it's located. When you walk in, the first thing you see is the kitchen. It's kind of open and spacious right here. This is the reason why
you didn't get
Bernie liked it.
You didn't get down.
I didn't.
No.
When we walk in, it doesn't feel all cramped and crowded. It's nice and spacious right here.
Yeah, most RVs you walk in, your hips hitting the side, and like when you're on a plane, when you're going down the aisle, you immediately
show the hips.
Go ahead.
Most of the RVs, your hips hitting the side because it's like a plane aisle when you're walking down. But I liked it because it's nice and open and it can fit a black woman's hips.
You didn't.
So
you have it in your hand.
But I was facing you. You didn't.
Sweating.
Show it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking I said that. Start all over.
See, that's what I'm talking. Your commentary.
It has a 3-burner cooktop that's propane. This flips up and then goes down.
I'm not no
cabinets
videographer.
up here.
You need to be.
You got stuff in them. You got cabinets right here. You got stuff in them. There's a lot of storage. We got 6 cabinets and stuff.
Put those little baskets in there so that stuff don't slide around.
Yeah. We don't know what we're going to put in it, but
still
it's
haven't
not going to
filled
slide
that
around
stuff up.
we put in
It's
there.
still, most of it's empty.
I got my off in one of them.
Here is the sink. It's got dual-sided sinks. Did you get the sinks?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You want me going all up inside of it?
I don't know.
I got the sink. You can see it from here.
More cabinets up here. Heck of cabinets down here. Heck of cabinets down here. Heck of cabinets over here. He's got stuff in it. It's our junk drawer. We got a junk drawer, y'all.
Already.
Yeah. This is our inverter down here. We got a refrigerator. Nice size refrigerator.
I didn't see the inverter.
Okay.
Do it again.
We got an inverter down here.
That's right.
We have a nice size refrigerator and freezer. What happened with this?
That was a
So we have a nice size refrigerator and freezer.
Started over.
I mean, this is a good size for a RV this
small. It is a nice size refrigerator and freezer. It's huge. All this,
we
never fill it up when we bring food. It's perfect.
It's called down here.
You'll never have to eat wherever you go.
Space for water and we put
fruit and vegetables, but we got it full of water from the last trip.
We have a microwave and a convection oven up here. So that good for heating up food. That's what we use it for. And here, one of the things that I wanted in our RV is 2 captain's chairs that you sit in when you're not driving, because it's just much more comfortable sitting in a captain's chair than sitting in, I think, like a bench. And so this captain's chair, these 2 captain's chairs side by side with a table allows us to eat. We can put our laptops up here and do some work. And it has a nice a table right here. It's real sturdy. It folds inside this thing so it clears out the way, but I don't think I'll ever put it down, because why would I? That's why I like this table right here. This also has a very comfortable couch.
The couch is comfortable.
I mean, this is like a comfortable inside a house couch type situation. It's good. It's a good napping couch.
Yeah.
I mean, like Nargum. Like, I mean, this is like a good napping couch. It also pulls out into a bed. So you can be like, oh, I'm sleepy. And you sleep right here. And Bernie sleeps inside on here.
Which is what we did one night.
Yeah. We did one night sleep on the couch like this. And to put it up, you just, boom, you're done. This is the front area where they have nice, I think it's a 40-inch TV. 40-inch TV, and it comes with a dongle that we set up so that we can access, use it as a smart TV. It has a old school DVD player up here, and you can connect HDMI in here and SD cards and audio, and hook the whole system up to audio, and it connects to the TV outside and the audio outside. Driving cockpit up here. Let me have this. So we put up here like cell phone mounts up here. That's so that I can see my navigation when I'm driving. And this is so when we are recording, when we're driving, we can just slide our phones up there. And Bernie has hers on that side. So when you see us driving, you see us putting the phones up there, and that's the angle that we got. Just a regular Ram ProMaster cockpit, nothing special, but it does what we need to do. And so where we sleep, which is one of the reasons why we wanted this RV, is because the bed comes down out of the ceiling. It's a queen size bed, and all we got to do is just climb up on it, and we are in for the night. It has a ladder that we store under the bed. The ladder goes right here. And when you climb on the bed, good night.
And it feels sturdy up there.
Yeah. And it's a regular size, queen size mattress. It's not that thick. We need to probably get some more support for the mattress, or on top of the mattress, or underneath the mattress. But
so that mattress is not thick, and I bought a inflatable camping mattress pad, an inflatable camping mattress pad that you can blow up, and it's like, I think 4 inches thick. Yeah, 4 inches thick. Mm-hmm. And then it's very, very firm and very, very sturdy depending on how much air you put in it. And that thing feels good.
It feels comfortable. I like firm bed. And then don't we still have a pillow top on top of it?
Yeah. We have a pillow top on top of the mattress that it provides. But when you have all three of those things, that the mattress, the inflatable mattress pad, the mattress, and then the pillow top comforter on pillow top on top of that. That mattress feels good. I slept really, really. I normally can't sleep on my stomach, but when the first time we used it, I slept on my stomach and it didn't bother me, which means that's a good mattress.
Mm-hmm. It's not thick, but it's firm.
Yeah,
so
it is firm.
I like firm bed. I don't like nothing soft. So I got enough cush. I don't need cush against cush. I need cush against firm.
I need
he needs
cush.
Yeah, he like soft and I like hard. Ooh, pause. Jesus. I need to stop talking.
The reason why we like this is because the bed is the only time you use the bed is when you go to sleep. And other than that, it's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it, making it up because it stays made up. When we were staying in this over the weekend, we had the sheets made up. We kept the pillows in this cabinet over here. Mm-hmm. We kept the pillows over there, and I think any kind of sheets and stuff. But it stayed made up, and it goes all the way up. I'm short, and Bernie's an inch taller than me, and so we were able to walk under it comfortably. If you're like 6 something, then you're gonna be ducking.
Yeah.
But for us, this was perfect.
There's the ladder.
One thing I didn't show is the bathroom. So this bathroom has a shower. It has a toilet, a porcelain toilet. It's not a plastic toilet. And it has a very functional bowl sink. Now, I typically don't like bowl sinks in residential houses. But this gives you the sink that's raised up and the counter space around the sink that you can put stuff. We put our hand soap and stuff in it, and it worked out very, very well. And then it has a very deep closet. It's like almost all the way to my armpit deep. You can hang stuff in here. It has something that you can hang up there. The previous owners had this shelving in here, and they were like, "You want to keep it? If you want, you can keep it." So we were like, okay, why would we throw it away? And we did not know if we were going to keep it. But what we do is these little baskets we got from the dollar store, we put our clothes in it. And Bernie's got 2 sides, 2 shelves. Well, we both decide. No, we should do 1 shelf, yours, 1 shelf, mine next time.
Oh, yeah, because last time we just divided it in half. You had 1 side, I had 1 side.
So Bernie had this side, and then she had another basket up here, which is her side, and this was my side. So I'll probably just do 1 shelf each. But you can put your clothes in here, and they fit perfectly. And then you put towels and stuff up here, and sheets and stuff. And then they had extra stuff over here for shoes.
Where you put the towels and sheets?
Towels and sheets were up here. Mm-hmm. And then we had extra stuff for shoes and everything. And shoes could go underneath here. So it worked out very, very well. And so this works out perfectly for us. It worked out great.
I need to get the shower.
This worked out perfectly for us. It worked out great. We really, really enjoyed our time in the RV, and this is going to be like our little
3 days.
For 3 days, this is going to be like our little weekend travel getaway excursion situation. Be out of here type vehicle. This is what I've been wanting for years and years and years, decades almost, and we finally got it. I'm so excited, and you're going to see a lot of Heath and Bernie show. On-site location, in travel, in transit videos, henceforth and from now on. Anything you'd like to say, Bernie?
No. First of all, it's hot and I'm sweating, so I'm not trying to be on this camera.
Okay. All right.
No.
We're done.
It was a hot summer day when you did that. So, and we went inside the RV and it wasn't on, no air, so it was burning up in there.
I know. It was hot.
And you get ready to turn that camera around.
Yeah. So what we call, because of how we use the RV, We are calling the RV Rev.
And what does Rev stand for?
Rev stands for, actually, Rev is actually the actual name of our RV. It's a Rev.
Yeah, it's on the back, right?
Yeah, it's a Rev 24 RV. That's the name of it. But Rev stands for Recreation and Entertainment Vehicle. This is our recreation entertainment vehicle. Okay.
You can't say and.
Okay, recreation entertainment vehicle.
There you go.
Because we be taking it out on the weekends. Even if we're not staying in it, we just take it out on the weekends because it gives us flexibility to do different things that we would not be able to do if we were in a car.
And it's perfect because sometimes when we go places, Heath, and anybody that knows us and knows Heath, he likes to close things down. So usually we have to drive 2 cars because I'm about a 2, 3, 4 hour.
You be hanging longer than that now.
It depends on where I am. But now I got a lot of freedom because I don't care if I'm tired, whatever, because I don't got to get up or nothing. But in the past, we used to drive 2 cars because after a while, after about 4 hours, I'm ready to go. But he's going to want to close down wherever we are, and he's not going to want to leave till it closed. So I just drive my car. But now that we have the RV, what we do is drive the RV, and then he could stay however long, whatever, close it down. But when my 4-hour limitation quota hits, I go and get in the RV.
Yeah.
And just chill, watch TV, relax, take
You're
a
on your
nap,
phone.
whatever. Yeah, whatever I feel like doing. Computer, I haven't brought my computer there yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I could be there and still, do what I would normally be doing.
Yes.
When I've had enough of interaction and stuff with people. Because I get tired.
You be hanging though. You say that, but I think the only time that you did do that was when you were at the
South Carolina. But I hung.
And you were hanging hard.
And I hung a lot. By the time I left what do you call that? The lounge. It was pretty late. It was like, okay, come on now. Stop it, Bernie. You got to go.
You were hanging with your husband. I appreciated it. I appreciated it, Bernie.
I had a good time. But, it was time for me to go. I'm glad we had the RV. It was perfect.
It was.
Because now we don't have to drive 2 cars. Because I would have did that at the picnic, too, this past weekend. But right. I didn't have to.
We went to our church picnic, but we got rained out. So we brought the RV and I recorded some of it, but I was like, we just sat underneath a tent, met a cool couple, and then we went home. So there wasn't much to discuss or show anything. But anyway, let's get to the next. I don't even know what's next, but this is a compilation.
Sir?
Compilation.
You get like your wife now.
No, I'm not.
You're the one that could talk. I'm the one that's not the talker.
I'm dehydrated.
We both can't be jacking up words.
I'm dehydrated.
You got to stay straight because I'm the one that be jacking up names and words.
I didn't have enough water today, so I already felt my mouth was dry.
Okay.
So
this is a compilation.
Of the fun activities
that we did this summer?
And
you don't know what's next?
I don't remember. There was a lot.
We'll get ready to see. May. What happened in May?
Hold on, let me pause.
Videos. Videos. Henceforth and from now on. Anything you'd like to say, Bernie?
No. First of all, it's hot and I'm sweating, so I'm not trying to be on this camera.
Okay. All right.
No.
We're done.
I can't even remember what happened in May.
May is when we bought the RV.
Oh, yeah.
We went out for Mother's Day.
There's your mom. I forgot we did that.
Yeah, we took my mother out for Mother's Day. Well, we just bought the RV and Mother's Day was like that weekend.
Yeah.
And so we rolled up.
And he didn't even tell her we had it. We picked her up to take her out for dinner for Mother's Day. So when we got to his mom's house, he outside honking the horn. I'm like, she doesn't know this is us. She's not going to come out to people honking. And she doesn't even know who's in.
She'll figure it out.
Eventually
Videos.
she did.
Henceforth and from now on. Anything you'd like to say, Bernie?
Dang, I can't rewind it back a little bit.
First of all, it's hot and I'm sweating, so I'm not trying to be on this camera.
It's not letting me do it.
All right.
So
No.
It's all right.
We're done.
So that's my mama. That was Mother's Day. We brought up in her.
Welcome to South Carolina.
Oh, now we're going to South Carolina.
People, and I'm going to have a ball with my wife.
Yay.
Because everybody's focused on bills, businesses, babies, and the Bible. You deprioritize having fun. This week, Memorial Day weekend, which this is,
yeah, we did.
We're going to have some fun.
Yay.
So
Oh, that's right.
Oh, this with me at the House Music Festival! South Carolina!
Oh my gosh.
You did your thing though, Bernie.
I hung in there for a long time.
That was really fun.
That's one of my songs. You be in there. Oh, I remember him.
He was
reminded
cool.
me of Dad.
He had a cane.
Be more house.
Baltimore was deep down there in South
Yeah,
Carolina.
they were. It was his birthday. I remember that guy.
He let us sit in his VIP section, which was very helpful.
Oh, yeah, he turned
I see
60.
him all the time
He
now.
got good knees the way he was dancing.
Yeah, I
at
see him
60.
too. I see him too all the time. That house music stuff.
House music is a lot of footwork.
It is.
That's why I have to feel it, and I can only do it for a few minutes, and then I can't do it no more, because I lose it. Of course, I can't do all that, but it's a lot of foot movement.
Yeah, when you gain weight, it hinders, and I'm realizing that. So funny to me.
That guy.
Yes.
Oh, that was Tommy.
Yeah. All right. I'm tired. I need a rest now.
What we doing,
Good
June?
morning. Good Sunday morning.
You weren't here with me this.
Taking the RV to church for the first time. Why am I doing that? Because after church, I want to go to a park and do some video editing
Is that out
for
of town?
the video that we're about to post. And one of the things that I had always desired to do was to, like, on Sunday when I do a lot of my editing, after church, instead of going home and just sitting in the office and doing a lot of editing there, I wanted to do something that was outside. But I always, had issues of either the weather or the lighting, because everything was going to be too bright because of the sun, or it was raining, whatever. I just wanted to get out of the house and do some editing someplace else. So I'm bringing the RV to church.
Hope I'm not late.
Are you going into church right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey. That's Gene.
You see me now? They got jokes today, man.
What's up, bro? They got those bright neon shirts. That was the first time they wore them.
Oh, he said you see me now. That's why he said
Hey,
that.
what's up, man? How you doing? Morning.
Great to see you.
I'm late.
You were? They already started? Oh, you were late. Oh, that's good.
Fred.
Okay.
I like this song.
Okay. Go good.
They just sang this. You went straight to the front anyway, even though you was late. Was there a seat for you? This after church?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I found a spot in some local park where I'm at, and I'm going to set up my computer so I can do some editing.
Oh, is this that time you heard that big boom or something?
Yeah.
Oh, you did the editing outside? Not in there?
Okay, so here's my computer set up. That's my generator right there. It's my generator. Down there, there's somebody in the campsite. This is a little campsite next to me that I think
It's
is
a really nice
reserved.
It is nice.
Yeah, it says reserved right there.
When people traveling, that's a good place to stop overnight.
This campsite says open, which is where I am. And that's the reserved one. And this is the little turnabout. They got a dump station over there. I might take advantage of that and dump some of this water in my holding tank. And there is a
They were sleeping in a
couple
tent.
over there.
A couple.
That's doing some, I don't know if they're camping or they might just be out here
There's a tent behind that tree.
like me, just pulled up and parked in.
You all up
Outside
in, see,
eating.
you don't never know when people filming you. You all up in there.
Get some work done.
Las
The funnest time
Vegas.
Oh,
to be with
um,
my family. Like, young
so-
and 6 and we
Oh,
just-
we did a podcast there.
Going back to that camping trip. So not camping trip, but when I was doing my editing, the police came and was like,
Wow.
do you have a reservation? I was like, no. Do I need one? It's like, yeah, you do. Well, actually, it wasn't a
The
police. It was a camp
police.
ranger.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was a camp ranger. He was like, I don't mind you staying here, but if the police come and catch you and you don't have a reservation, then you'll get a ticket. So you can go over to the part of the park where it's like a public area and you can go over there. And so I was like, okay, thanks for letting me know. So I packed up everything and went over to the part of the park that I posted up on. And I had been there before. I don't know if you remember when I was working with Merge, and I think it was toward the ends of Merge and the young adults. We were the group that I was leading. We had a cookout or a picnic, and we brought food and stuff. I brought my water guns, and so it was that park that we met and had a little cookout picnic and played some games and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm familiar with
Is
that.
that where y'all played hide and seek in the dark?
No,
that wasn't that
No,
part.
that was in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
That was so much fun.
I don't know why you was like, when did I? And I was like, you talked about it like.
Yeah, it wasn't hide and seek. Well, I guess it was hide and seek. It was
Was it
hide and seek.
tag or it was hide and seek? You told me y'all played
Yeah,
something in the dark.
it was
I
some
don't know.
derivative. We called it, and back in the day when we were kids, we called it tap tap.
Oh,
So you'd have to, you'd have to hide. And if I saw you around the corner, I'd be like tap tap Bernie, and I'd have to, instead of trying to tag you, I'd have to run back and tag the base. And so you had to like beat me to the base. If you tagged the base before I did, then you weren't going to be.
Y'all made that up.
Of course. What games did we not make up as kids?
Exactly. Well, yeah.
So yeah.
That's
but-
the same park you came to my church picnic back in the day when we were just friends.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that was that's what happened after that. Okay, so now we are in Las Vegas.
And with them is like my
Yeah, I spent some time with my aunts and nephew and family.
I don't hear
Be
anything.
here or not be here, doesn't matter.
nope. He gotta be here too.
Irrelevant.
He gotta be here
That's
too.
when we did the
but-
podcast.
And when
Yeah.
he's here and then they're here, then everything's complete.
I'm irrelevant.
No, he's
They
not.
don't need me to be here because
He's not
Bernie will have
Can you fix
fun.
that and post?
Normally Bernie
Yeah.
just ignores me the whole time and just spends time with the
He-
family. But I know my place.
He does not get all my attention like he normally does when I'm not around them.
I am third fiddle. I'm the person who helps coordinate the directions and organizes things and helps manage the flow of stuff. I am the chauffeur, the chaperone, all the things that a man's supposed to do. I'm like the help. I'm the concierge. I'm the butler. That's my role. I know it going into it. I don't even try to get mad no more. I don't even be like, you're not paying me attention. Even though I may feel that way. I'm like, bro, you're not here for that.
So the Las Vegas trip, we didn't have any like a lot of pictures and stuff that we went there to take or anything like that. That primarily was a test trip to see if we can go out of town and I can work while I was there.
Oh, you did have to work.
Yeah, and then you were visiting family, and we visited your aunts and
My
nephew.
Went to his job.
Yeah, he works at the
Did you?
Lexor.
Yeah, you had You didn't put
I don't
the
think I
pictures?
put. I think I meant I did. You did, but it was too late.
Oh my gosh!
It was too late.
I sent you the pictures of us.
I'll put
at
the
his
pictures in.
job.
I'll put the pictures in now of us.
Okay.
After that, it was just too late. It was a lot going on.
That was this morning.
There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on this morning. Shoot, I had to work. But yeah, we really didn't like go for Vegas. We went to visit family who lives in Vegas, and we went to the casino where our nephew works, and went to the restaurant where he works at and ate there, which is really a bar, and then we went home. No, you
and my sisters. Well, my sisters. Not
they
you.
went gambling.
Yeah, my sisters. I
was watching.
Yeah, you were. They were on what do you call the thing?
The slots.
The slots, and you were.
I was over at the
table.
blackjack table because I know how to play blackjack, but I'm scared money, and scared money don't make money, so I don't gamble. But we bought a deck of cards at the Family Dollar on the way home, and I showed y'all how to play blackjack, and we were playing blackjack for quarters in the kitchen, or for nickels and quarters in the kitchen.
About that. Yeah, you did show us how. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was hanging in the casino for a little while, but they can smoke in casinos, so everywhere I turned, it was just all up in my throat, and I couldn't take it. So when they found me, I was outside on a bench waiting for everybody to be done with that place.
Yeah. So we were done shortly thereafter, and then went home.
Yeah.
What's next? You still in July?
Oh,
are we in July now?
I don't remember. Oh, Ocean City. Oh.
Yeah, we didn't take any videos, but we went to Ocean City. Well, we went to Salisbury, Maryland. And got an Airbnb with our friend Larice and her 2 daughters. Mm-hmm. Her son, Zion,
He had to work,
so we couldn't come. And we just hung out for 2 days. We did it for 4th of July. And we were like, it was like only 50 minutes from Ocean City, Maryland. So we were like, let's go to Ocean City.
Yeah.
And we had the RV. We were like, I don't know how we're going to go down to Ocean City and park or do whatever. But I was like, it's not a problem until it's a problem. So we just pushed it down to Ocean City and, did what we needed to do. I found a parking spot, found a fire restaurant. What was the name of it? It was great. They had a very,
pesto fries.
It's worth a day trip down to Ocean City just to go to that restaurant.
Yeah,
they had pesto French fries.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that ever since.
Oh. Is this coming back?
Mm-mm.
I don't know where this is. Euclid Avenue. Oh, house music, Atlantic City.
This was fun. This is one of a really good trip.
I wasn't on this trip.
How you doing? Good. Good to see you. I'm Heath.
I'm Nina.
Nina?
My husband, DJ
DJ Fish? How you doing, bro?
Fish. Nice to see you. I saw you up there on the picture.
Yeah, I was looking for you. I was called, I heard about this through DJ A-Plane and Fifi. So I was like, where are they? Yeah, they said they were at the thing. They said, look under the pier, a man with a DJ set. I was like, okay, there you go. So I'm here. Okay, thank you.
This is our area right here.
All right. I'm going to put my bike up on the pier behind you.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, this is a silent disco house at the beach.
Yep. This was a fun time.
What is she doing? Clapping?
Yeah. They had just finished one DJ set. We were clapping for him, and another DJ was coming on.
That's the lady with the cane dancing.
Yeah.
She dances very well. Is that Tommy?
Yeah.
I should have known. That's how he be dancing.
He's doing Cappadocia, martial arts.
Is that what he's doing most of the time when he's dancing?
I don't know. He might be.
It kind of looked like it.
But I think where'd I go? I went somewhere and I came back and I took this picture. I took a picture of this, and I was like, this was one of like the reasons why I wanted an RV, because I mean, you're sitting around. This is like what you see. That picture reminds me of like what you see in the movies where you have like a group of friends going down to a beach and there's a fire and you're sitting around it and you're talking and, you know, drinking wine or whatever. I was like, that scene, that picture right there reminds me of that. And I was like, this was a fun night because the weather was beautiful. The weather was great. And I met some cool people there. We ended up going, meeting DJ Pitch and his wife, and some other people there from New York. And it was like, it wasn't a lot of people. It was just a few of us, but it made the trip worth it. But so that night, me, Tommy, and Cece, and then Kat, she's a DJ that was there that came up to support, but she didn't DJ. After we had to help him break down all of his equipment and stuff. And then they live in the Poconos. And so they were at a hotel, but they couldn't leave their stuff in their truck uncovered. So we had to cover everything up in this truck. And by the time we finished all that, it was like maybe 11:30. So we were like, let's get something to eat because we've been snacking, but ain't nobody brought no food.
Oh.
And so we went to the Hard Rock Hotels restaurant in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up like leaving at like 1:30 or something like that. But I didn't have any place to sleep that night because I was in the RV. They were all in
hotels.
Right. And so if you remember when I pulled up to the parking lot, there was a lot of cars on the street where I parked the RV.
Right.
But when I got back to the RV, there was no cars on the street. My RV was the only one there. And I was like, this is really, really suspect. And so I was like, I hope that when I was riding my bike back there, I was like, I hope nobody like tries to rob me or anything like that. But I brought my, my legally possessed firearm, shotgun with me in New Jersey. You can bring a shotgun in New Jersey, but not a handgun. But I had my shotgun with me. I had it in the bathroom of the RV in its pouch.
Right.
And so when when I pulled up to the RV, there was a car that was at the end of the block and it passed the street I was on and then backed up. And then it started to turn down there. And I was like, uh-oh.
When you pulled up to the RV on your bike?
On my bike, yeah. Oh. And so my bike was in the street on a kickstand and the RV door was open. And the door was facing the door was facing close to 12. The door was facing the street. So my door was open to the street. So I was like, uh-oh.
And your bike was in the street?
And my bike was in the street because there's nobody on the street. No cars are there. There's nothing there. My car was the only. I was like, this is really, really suspect. So I was like, Lord, please do not let these people come down this street and rob me. And so when he started to turn down the street, I went in and I grabbed my shotgun, but I had to unzip it out the pouch. So I was like fumbling around with the zipper. And I was like, please don't reach in here and try to grab the gun and then accidentally grab the trigger and pull it off. So I pulled it out and I got it in my hand and then the car stopped and then it backed up and then kept going down the street. So I was like, okay, let me get my bike in the RV and then get it secured. And so I put the gun on the counter of the sink. While I'm there fiddling around with something, I turn around, I look up and I see this little kid walk in front of the RV on the driver's side. And he doesn't see that I'm in there. So I see him looking around and
Did you have the light on in there?
I didn't have the light on.
Oh.
So I turned the light on. And then he looked up and I'm looking down at him and then he turns and walks away. So like, I don't know if he got out the car, if he was going to do something.
They probably going to take your bike. They don't think nobody's there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was going to do. But after that, I was like, let me get up out of this joint. And so I was able to get out of there without any kind of incident.
Thank goodness.
Then we met up and that's when we went to the restaurant. So that was my very adventurous tale. And low-key scary tale. But that's why, you need to carry guns with you. I mean, that's a whole nother situation that we're going to talk about when we get some guests here that I've invited. But yeah, you need to carry guns with you because you don't know what you about to run into. Not just
not
from
comfortable with that.
I mean, yeah.
Whatever.
I'm comfortable with it. Very comfortable with it. Because if I would not have had my shotgun, I would have been like, oh no, they're gonna come down here. I probably would have started the RV and like drove away and just let them take the bike. Because I'm not gonna let you take the RV.
Oh my goodness.
But I already had a plan. If they roll up on the bike and they stop and somebody gets out, they're gonna be met with the
Neither one was cheap, so
shh, shh. They're gonna be met with the shh, shh,
I
looking
just
down
need
at
you
them.
to,
I'm
like-
is it worth it? Anyway,
well,
that was my Atlantic City trip.
Thank God it all went well.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you out there? Are you out there with them people that left me?
What is that?
Oh, he done lost his damn mind. I got a hot take for your ass.
Oh, I forgot we went there.
Titties flopping all
We
over the
saw
place.
Angel and Tank. Wait, what's his name?
Marcus.
Angel. Oh Lord, this song is way too much for
You
me.
don't like this song.
I mean, really? I can't even like this song. It's way too much.
We watched that podcast and watched the one that she had with Kevin.
I forgot we went downtown DC to see her.
We didn't take the RV. We just rode in the vehicle.
This was another summer thing we did.
Yeah.
She's funny.
Nigga, I was DC. You almost had me fall in front of DC. I said, nigga, I can't get up.
The knees.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I need the, I got to put my ass underneath me. Your legs is in the way. We haven't worked out a choreography.
Your ass was in the way.
Yeah.
They're funny.
So I'm going to do this in one take, and I'm not going to put too much effort in it because I know I'll be overproducing stuff. So I'm in my office and just got finished looking at my RV. So we're going on a trip this weekend. Everybody's so focused on bills, businesses, babies, and the Bible that you don't prioritize having fun. And it's my birthday this weekend, so we're heading out to the Poconos. It's been raining a whole lot this week. I got in the car. My panel was wet, and I was like, what the heck why is this panel like soaking wet? I don't remember seeing this stain like that, but it was soaking wet and water was dripping down here. And I pulled this back a little bit and there was like water in here. I was like, what is going on? So the storm ended yesterday, and I went outside today and looked at it to try to find out what was happening. So let me show you what happened. So you see this little separation right here, how that's cracked. I got my knife. I was able to pull this back, and this is where the water's leaking in. And it's like that on the other side. It's coming apart right here. I called a auto company to see if they can come out and replace this gasket. And they were like, no, we can't come out and replace the gasket. We have to replace the entire windshield. Nothing's wrong with the windshield, but if we have to replace the gasket, then we have to take the windshield off, and it may break. And then if you put it back on, if it's not a good seal, then it's going to be our fault, our responsibility. So in order for us to fix the gasket, we got to replace the entire windshield. I was like, okay, how much is that? They was like, how about $400 and some dollars. I was like, so I can either act like I can fix it myself and put some little. I went on YouTube, and the YouTube videos be telling you how to do stuff
YouTube University.
without doing it the right way. They got some caulk, they got some other things that they do, and they get some tape, and there's some ghetto things out there. It's like, no. I'm in a different stage in my life. This is responsibility. So get your money and go ahead and get this RV fixed. Tomorrow at 8:00, I got an appointment out Glen Burnie, and they should be able to fix it. They said an hour and a half, and then I come back home and jump back into work. All right, so this is the new windshield. Let me see if they fixed it appropriately. Yeah, this whole black, I don't know what it's called, gasket, whatever it is, that's all brand new.
We've had some heavy rain since then too.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Can I take this tape off? All right, so we on another road trip, and this time Bernie's leading off driving.
Hi, y'all. I gotta pay attention. I can't talk to y'all right now.
Right.
I'm carrying the whole house with me right now. I can't be talking to y'all.
She's a little bit stressed out because of the big butt sway that's going on, and these cars, like when you hit the cars past you or trucks past you, it gives you a little bit of swagger, a little sway.
The whole thing be moving.
So, but she's doing a good job. I had to set up our new audio system, audio dash record camera system. This thing right here. I still got to really set it up properly, but it gives you a front camera, a rear camera, and uses Android Auto in order to
Android Auto, not audio.
In order to play music and do some other things. I just set it up while she was driving, so I don't really know pretty much how it's going to work. But it does give us the navigation, and it does allow us to play the music, which is what I wanted to get this for this trip. So we're headed out to the Poconos for yet another house music weekend. And this is actually my birthday weekend. Birthday was yesterday. Yay. Thanks for all you all who wished me a happy birthday and well wishes and so forth on my birthday, which is August 10th. Yeah, we'll see you on the road. We'll see you out there when we get there.
Hello.
I don't remember if we took pictures there, did we?
Oh.
Must have
left a larger gap than I anticipated.
Oh, that's right. This was a part of that.
So we are at I don't know what this is called, but it's a house music event. The Gathering. It's called a Gathering in the Poconos. See these mountains behind us? We're in the parking lot of, what's the name of this? The food? What's the name of the Mad Apple and dessert bar situation? Food is fire.
Their wings were good.
And just sitting here, they have a dance floor, which is a very creative linoleum tile laid out on some concrete. Very creative. They got the baby powder and everything. Bernie's over here. We're just chilling. It's not really a dance type of event, but a old people's vibe type of event. As evidenced by the gathering of seniors. Gathering of seniors over here.
So let's talk about when we first pulled up in the RV.
Oh, what happened?
Remember they?
Oh yeah.
The couple, I think his name is Dave, and I don't remember his wife's name. But so we pulled up in the RV, and we parked behind the stage where the DJ was. And as soon as we got out, they were like, "Oh, this man came over to us. Was like, oh, we found our new friends. We're gonna be friends."
He said his wife said when we drove up, "Oh, they're gonna be our new friends," because they saw us in that RV and was like, they're gonna be our new friends.
Because I think he wants an RV also, and he saw us driving in it, and he was like, it was short, it was small, but he's a trucker, and he was talking about getting like a big, huge 42-foot RV, and she's like, well, why don't we just get something small? Because if you get something 42 foot, and that's like a couple $100,000, and you don't know if you're gonna like it or not, you're always trying to go big. He's like, I want the big boy, because he's a trucker, so he drives big things for a living. And but when he saw ours, and he wanted to come take a look at it, and he was like, oh, this is perfect. This is a great size. Oh my goodness, this is great. And then somebody else over there in that group, they were like, oh, can we see?
Everybody.
Then there was like a line of people coming over to see.
We was doing tours all day of our RV.
Tours.
Because when new people come, they be like, who's that? And then they see us going, it's like, oh, can we see? I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Okay. And so we became popular because people who were very interested in our RV. And then he was like just, I mean, we had a Q&A and we're friends now.
Yeah.
And there's another guy that was there. He has a trailer
that
he hooked onto the back of his Infinity SUV. And he uses that as like his man cave, like his mobile man cave. And he's got us decked out the way he wants it. He got the drinks up in there. He's got the chairs in there. And you can either sit up in there or pull off.
He had a TV in there, but he pulls it all out and then have a little sitting area
for when you post up at a house music event like this.
When he saw us, he said, "I'm on my way. I'm on my way to that." Then I said, "I see you."
But they were very, very friendly. They're very, very nice, and it just was a good group of people that we were there with, and then we celebrated.
It was some nice vendors there too. I got some nice jewelry and some oils. It was nice. Yeah,
and this was the event of the couple that we met I met in Atlantic City.
Yeah,
the DJ there and his wife, who's also was in South Carolina.
Oh, she was.
She was the lady who was singing "Happy Birthday" to Miss Shirley.
Oh, I didn't know that. Was he there?
I don't remember seeing him. He would not have that. He would.
Right.
She would not have been there by herself.
And that was a big event.
Yeah,
he was there. He had to be. I think I kind of saw him. Now that I think about what he looked like now.
Yeah.
Because he kind of looked like Tommy. I mean, not Tommy. The DJ that be in his panties.
Tommy Davis?
Yeah, Tommy Davis.
No, he does not look like that. You know who he looks like?
But he little like him. Like they very tiny people. Very skinny.
I understand what you're saying, but you know who reminds me of?
I don't remember the face of that other DJ do look like the comedian Tommy Davis.
Yeah. But you know who he reminds? DJ Pitch?
Oh, who?
Eddie Baker.
Yep. He do look like him.
Eddie Baker.
He sure does. That's exactly who he looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
If y'all know us for a while, you know who Eddie Baker is. If not, don't worry about it.
He does look like him. Glasses and all.
Mm-hmm.
And the slow two-step of seniors behind me. Oh, he getting it.
That's the one in the white shorts that had that trailer. And that's his wife. It was her birthday.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He's going to stop in a minute because his feet are going to hurt. By tomorrow,
It's a lot of foot movement.
But it's her birthday in the dress, in a red dress or orange dress.
Yeah, he stopped.
Yeah, because it's everybody's of a particular age that be at these things. So
yeah.
CC
in the building. And Tommy up there DJing and doing all the things DJs do.
Oh, I remember her came over there from
Bubbles.
Oh, bubbles. I said balloons, didn't I?
Hold it like this, right?
Uh-huh.
There you go. What?
There you go.
They was doing that in South Carolina too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Go ahead, get it, girl. Thank you. One more. Who the other two? Here is the new friends, Heath and Bernie. All right.
Our new friend.
Hey, it's my birthday too.
All right.
It's my birthday too. Hey. Yeah, when's your birthday? August 10th, Thursday.
Oh, his birthday too.
Keith.
That was a guy who I was talking to about the RV.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you.
August 24th. What did we do? Oh.
Somewhere. Oh, that was when I went home to California. We on our way to LA. Oh, we going to the Airbnb in Pasadena.
Okay.
It's my niece, Monet. She was working. What was you doing back here? Oh, you went to that bike thing.
Well, tonight's event, I'm in Baltimore. I saw this on Facebook. It's a bike ride throughout the city of Baltimore.
There's a lot of folks out here. I don't know nobody. And the style is smoke weed and ride bikes. That's what's happening right now.
Really?
I'm trying to get away from the weed
did
smoke.
Did that man have on a skirt?
But
I just saw a
nonetheless,
pink
that's what
skirt.
seems to be happening
saw.
right now in Baltimore. I parked my vehicle over in part of town. I hope it's there when I get back. I don't know though. I don't know if it's going to be there when I get back.
Man.
So, but I'm going to be riding a bike tonight. It's from like 7 to 11:30. That's going to be fun. Getting back to my vehicle at 11:30-ish, or maybe 12 o'clock, and then loading my bike and getting in the car and driving away. Let's see how that works. I'll let you know. But there's a lot of folks out here. A lot of mixed culture out here, but that's cool. I'll just see what I get into. All right.
Back in LA. Oh, we're in Pasadena.
Wedding dress shopping.
Yeah, weddings next year.
Hi.
My aunts.
She didn't want nobody.
Yeah, it was a lot of dresses she tried on.
The guy riding wheelies. Okay, let me just pause it right here. Oh, I don't know if I can go back. So in Baltimore, they have a lot of, I don't know if it's called crews or friends, but there's a culture of dudes riding wheelies on bikes. So this dude right here. So there was when they.
What kind of bike does other dude on? Why he so high?
That's another whole situation. I don't know.
Okay.
But this dude right here. So there's a culture in Baltimore of riding wheelies. Some with, they take the front wheel off and they're just like, we're so good at riding wheelies, we don't need a front wheel. We
Are
just
you serious?
Yes.
So it's just a fork up in the air?
Yes. And
how do they come down?
I don't know how they come down. But I've seen it in some inner cities. I've heard of it in some inner cities, rather. But because this was a bike ride event through Baltimore, they all came out.
Oh.
So they were riding wheelies. And what they do is they balance themselves and they ride and then they swerve like hard 90-degree turns in between people. So they're riding wheelies. So there was one couple. They were riding next to each other, about as close as you and I would be riding next to each other.
Yeah.
This guy rode a wheelie.
Don't say in between them.
Right in between them. God. Like the wheel was like this. And I was behind both of them. So they were in front of me and he was behind. They were in front of me. He was behind them. They were in front of me. He was behind them and I was behind him. Mm-hmm. So I saw them lift up and I saw him go in between. And now they had to like move over and let him through. But when he was going through, he was like pushing them out the way.
Oh no! So they had to separate the Red Sea.
But mind you, see how everybody's packed and crowded in there.
Yeah.
There's not much room for you to move to the left or right.
Irritating.
It was very rude. It was very irritating.
What are you doing? That's like when they cut you off when you skating. You really trying to make me fall.
You know how people be weaving in and out of traffic? That's what they do on those bikes. That's irritating. I thought I recorded some people doing it, but there were people that were going. And then when we would get to a hill and they would go downhill, they would be riding wheelies downhill faster than everybody, flying. And then there were some occasions we were on a 2-lane road and there was traffic coming this way. This guy rode a wheelie right to a car that was coming this way and then swerved at the last second. And like that's what they were trying to do.
That is not fun.
And I was like, I don't understand.
Been me.
I said, but young culture is young, daring, and unafraid. So they do that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to hate on them. When I was
young, we called that Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
And you ended up with Evel Knievel injuries.
He's doing this in a safe way right now because there's nobody beside him. But all throughout the ride, they did the entire ride, really, really, really swerving in and out of people. And to the point where we all just became numb to it. It was like, you all have to move. We're not getting out of your way.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so irritating.
And I heard this one girl say, like, if you make me knock you down, I'm gonna fight you. This white girl.
That's funny. You were going back and forth through the Baltimore trip and the LA trip.
Mm-hmm. That happened the same weekend.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, you're gonna be in California with family? I'm going out to play.
Of course you did. Is this the end of it? Is this nighttime?
No, that's the middle of it. That's like the resting spot. You're about 500 deep out there.
We're out here.
It's a lot.
We basically just took over the streets. Like, you have traffic, you want to get by, you're not getting by. But it's what we did.
That's kind of what we did with the Tweed wagon.
Yeah.
You see when we do that.
There's supposed to be a party afterwards, a dance party or something. I don't know, but I'm going to be there and dance, but I don't know where it is.
Of course
I don't know
you
how
are.
far it is
It could be
close to the
in the
van.
most dangerous part.
Ain't my
It'll be
vehicle.
right there.
So I'll see. I'm going to actually, I'll see what's up because I got to get back to my vehicle and make sure it's still there.
Well,
copyright issues.
so I didn't record anything else any further because it was just the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
That's a lot of more people riding bikes on riding wheelies and stuff. But I did get back to so when we got to the place, it didn't go to 11 o'clock, 11:30. It went to like maybe 9, but it ended at a restaurant. And so everybody at that restaurant, like a little bar situation restaurant, everybody like 500 people just concaved there, and it was like a lot of people. And so I just sat outside and sat on one of the benches. I talked to these two young ladies that were sitting at a bench, and they didn't know they're like, what's going on? I was like,
they weren't apart.
No, because they were just at the restaurant just to eat some pizza and get some drinks.
Was people
on a Friday
eating?
night? Yeah, they had outdoor seating and they were sitting outside.
No, did you all go to this restaurant to eat?
That was, I think, the get drinks, but they had 2 food trucks outside, and so a lot of people were going to the food trucks. A lot of people, it was a huge long line to get into the restaurant. Anyway, so there was no like music, dancing situation like they said it was going to be.
Yeah.
So I was kind of disappointed. So I was like, okay, there's not much for me to do here. So I was like, let me just get on back to the van. So
What time was that around?
9.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing. That was way too early for you.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
So I went back to the RV. The van, and it was still there.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no one stole it.
You want somebody to take Ishmael off his
no, I
hands.
don't. Don't say that
Okay,
because
no, you don't.
no, I don't want that to happen.
No, he don't.
No, insurance company might. See
No,
this.
he don't want that.
That's not what I want at all.
We're gonna take it to CarMax.
So I ended up getting there, and then the van was still there, and then no one accosted me or stepped to me when I was putting the bike in the van, and then I was able to get home safely.
And just to be clear, when he says van, he's not talking about Rev.
Right.
He's talking about Ishmael, which is the van.
Big Bo, formerly known as Big Bo.
The one that he was renovating, and then we stopped.
Yeah.
Just so you'll be clear.
So that was the end of that night. It was kind of uneventful after that.
Back to LA. This is my family reunion luau cookout. Did you see Mommy? That's my oldest brother. He was talking him to death. Lord
he
Jesus.
was.
I hate that song. I think that everybody out here is mostly my cousin. Some of these people I met for the first time because I ain't seen them since they was little. That's like niece Brooke. That's my cousin Shad.
I had to adjust
I think
the
they
audio.
related to me, but I can't remember who those people are. There's my nephew.
Who's that? His girlfriend?
He didn't come there with that's somebody else's girlfriend. Janice, that's my niece. I don't know whose girlfriend. I think that's Marcus' girlfriend. Ashley, this is all my brother's kids, most of them.
Say hi to Heath, everybody. He ain't on here. I'm going to call him. Let me call him.
Brenda tried to grab that pole.
I know you said that.
Oh, that's Brooke. Here's my other two nieces doing it in the driveway. Monet, Ashley. It's my Uncle Rudy. Oh.
So that was it. That was our summer. Very busy summer.
I was busy. I couldn't when I got back from LA after all we did this summer, I was like, I'm not going anywhere else for a good while. Cause it was a lot. Cause I was gone for like a week and a half to California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what is it that you learned from this? Okay, I know what it was. You didn't mention it, but I know what it was. What is it that you have taken away from this summer that, has affected you?
I didn't think about this question all this time. I totally forgot that you asked me that, but
right. We don't need to use these no more.
Oh. What did I learn from going to Las Vegas?
Yeah, you said it to me earlier this year when you came back from Las Vegas, and so I just want to know if you remember what that is. Remember what you said about wanting to